Alright, guys. Welcome back to Cinema Logan. Alright, hope you're doing great. I'm not doing too good, I uploaded my Heretic review, and it got disapproved. It's appealed. It's 18 and plus, because I said some cuss words in it. And I put a lot of time and effort in that. It was a 30-minute review. I yapped for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and give it to y'all and I'm going to try to reel it back just a little bit. Because I need y'all to know about this movie because I loved it. What movie am I talking about? I am talking about Heretic. Heretic is a horror thriller that came out in 2024. Now, personally, I didn't get to be able to see it in theaters, which I really wanted to because I heard a lot of good things about it. I saw it on HBO Max with my wife. And I watched it one time and then I forced her to watch it because I was like, you got to see this. You need to see this because what is this movie? I don't know. And we might not even do spoilers because I really am recommending this movie to y'all. It's one of those psychological movies where you kind of get to decide the ending or what's going on. It's not a one-sided movie where this is that, this happened, and this is how it ends, and that is how it's going to be. No, the ending is all over the place. You get to decide. Fuck it, spoilers. You get to decide if Jesus Christ is real, if her prayer actually worked at the end of the movie, if she's just hallucinating and she did not escape from the house and she is alive. I don't even know. And who we talking about here? Let's go ahead and go through the directors real quick. We got Scott Beck and Brian Wood. Sorry about that. These guys are fucking outstanding. They wrote and directed this movie. Now, they have a couple movies out that I personally have not seen. I'm seeing 65, and that is I don't know about 65 at all. Hunt, have not seen that, but 65 is not that good. Little worrisome. But Heretic is a masterpiece. I don't even know how they thought of this idea. This movie's so good, and let me preface, this movie is about religion. So if you're a big religious person, I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I would recommend this to you, but I would try to see it and have an open mind, during the movie. And remember, it's just a movie, This is someone's thoughts, someone's opinions they're writing down on a page. You got to remember that. And again, if you don't like it, that's totally fair. But what maybe can bring you in is these three actor and actresses that carry this film with their acting. Because like I said, this is more of a psychological, You really need to be listening to the dialogue and the conversations that are happening throughout the movie. Because if you do, it just ramps and ramps up. And then, do they drop the ball? I'm going to let y'all decide that in the comments. I do not want to spoil the ending. I don't know if they dropped the ball or not. That is you let me know down in the comments if you think they dropped the ball or they stuck the landing. Because I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it. Even my wife's still thinking about it. She before she woke me up this morning, she's like, what did we watch? What was that? But let's go down the cast. Okay, we got Hugh Grant being played by Mr. Reed. Jesus. It's early in the morning. I literally just rolled out of bed. You got Hugh Grant playing Mr. Reed, and he is the guy living in the house that wants to hear about God, and then slowly becomes intriguing and interesting in who is this? The one true religion. Okay? Sorry, I had to do that. I'm a little dork sometimes. But he does a great job keeping your attention. His dialogue, his questions, what he's saying. Like, no to spoil, there's like one scene in the movie where he's comparing religion to fast food chains, of how they're just similar and different at the same time, and they're just the same thing. And then he makes a comparison to Monopoly. He pulls out the original Monopoly board. That's not Monopoly. I forget what it's called. And then he brings out Monopoly, where these two guys screwed over this woman, stole her idea and sold it as their own, and she never got credit and never got paid, and Monopoly were the richest people in board game history. It's fucked up. And then he plays a song called Creep. And then he plays a song by Creep called Radiohead. And then he plays a song by fucking Lana Del Rey, and you're like, what is going on? What is he talking about? I don't want to, I'm sorry, I'm gonna reel it back in. But other actresses and actor, these two women, I know I said Hugh Grant carries, but these two women, without these two actresses, I don't think this film would have worked. You cannot get two other women, no. I'm drinking my coffee. Sorry, y'all. It's early in the morning. Sophie Thatcher as Sister Barnes, and Chloe East as Sister Paxton. Well done. Well done. Y'all hold the film together. Y'all's chemistry, I believe y'all are friends. I believe y'all have been doing this. I believe Sister Paxton and how she is and how she acts. And I believe Sister Barnes' traumatic past and how she feels about life and everything like that. She's still questioning. She doesn't know if she believes in God as much as she used to with what accident happened in the film. And obviously Sister Paxton's a ride or die. You know, it don't matter. She believes, she loves God, she loves Jesus. She's one of those women. She's like, I don't know how to describe it. And that's really the cast, which is what is the best part. It's really just these three people. Now, you do have Topher Grace. What's going on? Spider-Man 3? Spider-Man 4? Is he coming back? I don't know. But he's in, Topher Grace is in this. He's not playing Venom, thank God. But he plays Elder Kennedy. And the reason I didn't really want to bring him up, because he's not really that much in the movie. He starts to realize, okay, where's Sister Paxton's Sister Barnes at? And he starts freaking out, starts knocking on the doors, trying to figure it out. So he's not really there in the movie. He has no significant role in the movie, actually. So he's just really there to be like, hey, Venom, Spider-Man 3. You know what I'm saying? And I wonder if that's what the directors thought, too. Because I'm like, what? Every time I see Topher Grace, I'm sorry, y'all. Every time I see Topher Grace, this is off topic, I think of Venom, Spider-Man 3, man. That's just the truth. And don't lie to me. Don't act like you don't. Or it's That 70s Show. It's Venom or That 70s Show. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. You know it is. You know the truth. I speak the truth. But there is great scenes in this movie. The house, I really love the house. Now, this is just an nitpick, because you know in horror movies you got iconic houses like Nightmare on Elm Street. All those houses. This house is fucking insane. It's like a church mixed with like a, I don't want to say it, but it goes down, guys. This movie, you need to watch this. I do not want to spoil this. Damn. But there's a lot of good scenes, and it's kind of hard to spoil it because it's really just them talking back and forth, challenging each other with religion and what their opinions are and what their takes are. And at the end of the movie, you get to decide if, spoiler alert, if God's fucking real and he resurrected Sister Barnes, and she fucking smacks Hugh Grant on the fucking, smacks his head open with the wooden spike, and then dies again. I don't know. And did Sister Paxton actually escape? Did she leave? I don't know. Now let's talk about scenes that the one thing that definitely lost a point for me is at the end of the movie. Spoiler: if you've seen the movie, hats off to you. The two girls had this code word, and eventually Sister Barnes ends up dying. Mr. Reed kills her. But before that, they had this spike and this code word that if something were to go wrong, she's like, you can't. I can't do this. You have to do this. He's watching. Sister Barnes tells us, Sister Paxton. She's like, you have to do this. He's watching me too much. He'll know that it's coming from me. He would not expect this of you. And the Sister Paxton's like, no, I can't do that. You know I can't do that. This is disobeying everything that I have loved and respect. And then at the end of the film, you realize that Mr. Reed's lying, and there's these chained up women. Because what does Mr. Reed find? Mr. Reed is looking for the one true religion, and what does he bring these ladies here and downstairs to this dungeon for? He wants to show them someone dying and resurrecting and coming back to life and explaining what they saw. And it's like, what? But eventually in the movie, Sister Paxton realizes this is not real. We're being lied to. And she believes that there's a hatch inside this room, because they eventually go in this dungeon room. And she believes that there's a hatch in this room. And she starts to challenge Mr. Reed and be like, I don't believe you. I believe that the body was swapped and the dead body's somewhere down there, and that is somebody else's body. So they end up exploring down. She ends up finding the dead body, and she goes through all these rooms of religion. You got Muslim, you got Mormons, you got Satanism, you got Christianity, you got Methodist. It's like, what is going on? Okay, so this guy's lost his mind. He's lost his mind and couldn't find it, is what the truth is. And at the end of the movie, the one true religion, the Mr. Reed keeps bringing this up. He's like, the one true religion, what is it? And Sister Paxton's like, it's control. Control, power over people, power over the world, power of running things, just being in control is power. And, you know, I wanted a little bit more at the ending, and we'll get there. So eventually they say the code word, and they had this code word since the beginning of the movie, because in the beginning of the movie, Sister Paxton gets her underpants pulled by these jerk fucking teens that deserve a slapping. And their code word is magic underwear. It's like, she's like, magic underwear, and she stabs him right in the throat. So let me try to explain. It goes here, and then it goes out the other side. Out the other side. So there's blood fucking gushing everywhere. And what the part is that I think I'm going to remove a point is he removes it, and it's just blood is gushing out. And he's able to manage to walk back through all these rooms, climb up the ladder, get back to the dungeon, talk, and all that good stuff. And they get back to that point where he's like, pray. This is your only hope. Or no, he gets up there, stabs Sister Paxton in the stomach, and she's like, ugh. And she falls over, and she's bleeding from her stomach, and she goes like lean up against the wall, and Mr. Reed goes the other way, and he's like, fucking pray. You pray all you want. This is your only hope. Pray. Let's see it work. And Sister Paxton starts telling him, you know, there was a study, 50-50. One side one side didn't pray, and the other side didn't pray. And what was the conclusion? Nothing happened. So, and she hits him with this line, which I really like. She's like, you know, it's just nice not to think about yourself for once and care about others. And I was like, damn. That hit home there. I was like, damn, okay, that's what we're all about. Positivity, thinking about others, and wishing the best. Seeing people succeed. I was like, damn. And she sits there and starts praying. And Mr. Reed starts slowly fucking crawling over there with this razor blade. And you're like, what the it's about to go down. He's crawling over there. And right when he's about to fucking kill Sister Paxton, Sister Barnes, deadass, stands up, grabs this wooden spike that dropped earlier, and goes like this. To his head. To his face. Like this. And it gets stuck on his face. He's dead. And then Sister Barnes is standing there hovering over, powering over Sister Paxton kind of. And she just falls back and dies. And obviously, Sister Paxton goes back into this room, sees this house replica that Mr. Reed has been playing with, tries to find where to get out. She finds a hatch, gets out. She throws her phone out the window. And they know what they're doing. The camera zooms in on the phone. And it says, no internet, no Wi-Fi. And now you're probably like, what does this mean? Earlier in the beginning when they first walked in, Mr. Reed told the two women, he's like, I hope you don't mind, but the house is made out of metal and the ceilings are made out of metal. And I'm like, what? What does that mean? Why did you tell me this? Well, that means there's no service. You're not going to be able to call nobody, not going to be able to text nobody. You're fucking trapped in here. But she throws the phone out and it still says no service. And she gets out there and she starts walking, so she has no service, and then she trips, and she reaches her hand out, and there's another significant moment in the beginning of the movie where Sister Paxton tells Sister Barnes that if I was something else or not a human and I was dead, I wish I would be a butterfly and I could follow over the people I loved and make sure they were okay. And at the end of the movie, Sister Paxton reaches her arm out like she's reaching, she's like, thank God. And a butterfly lands on her finger, and then she blinks, and then the butterfly's gone, and then it cuts to black. So did Sister Paxton die there inside that dungeon? She's just hallucinating, escaping, and being happy? Or did Jesus actually help her escape? Or is she in heaven? Or what was that butterfly for? I don't know. I need to know. Somebody in the comments, Let me know what y'all think about this movie. You need to see this. It's a fucking 8. It's an 8 out of 10. That's all I want to say. It's an 8 out of 10. This movie is a must-go see. It is on HBO Max right now. Go. You don't need to spend your money, but go spend money if you have to. That's how good this movie is. I recommend this. And if you come back in this movie shit, let me know that I'm a dumbass, all right? But I hope you guys enjoyed the review today. A little bit of a short one, but I really hope you guys are having a great day, being positive, making money, being happy. It's Sunday. Go get to breakfast with your fam. Have a good day today. You know what I'm saying? I wish y'all the best, and I really do appreciate y'all for viewing my videos and even bother clicking on it, man. I do really appreciate it, and that means a lot to me. So I just want y'all to know that. I really do appreciate y'all. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you think of this movie, please. And if you have any recommendations for something for me to review, me and my wife that can review something, please let me know. I would love to. And we'll probably check it out because we love watching movies. So, yeah, guys, stay positive and peace.